Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. This is Sherlock. Who is this? Oswald, right? Something like that. But what? And the lady that almost scared me last time. We are back with some more Sherlock Holmes. What's this called? Chapter 1. There we go. Now, last we left off, we did a case. We solved it. It was Manchios, the head pervert guy, whatever. And he promised that once we solved the case or whatever, he was going to give us information on Sherlock Holmes' mother's death. So let's see what he got. Report number 743. Officers arrived to find the deceased, identified as Mrs. Violet Holmes, lying in the garden of Stonewood Manor. Visual inspection showed the victim to be thoroughly soaked with a deep vertical incision 2 inches in length down her throat. Her face was swollen and covered in red blotches. Likely cause of death, hypoxia. Awaiting confirmation from medical examiner. Main suspect Otto Richter was arrested on the scene. The body was sent for an autopsy. Alright, this is still technically the same session as the last couple minutes of the last video. It's officially midnight, June 7th. And it says visual inspection shows a deep vertical incision 2 inches in length down her throat. Vertical incision. Does that mean like a cut? But yet the cause of death was hypoxia. It's probably just me reading it wrong or something. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Whatever. Her face was swollen though, so she was covered in red blotches. Her face was swollen. Was she beaten up?
Garden. There's a garden behind our manor. How could I forget? That's where it all happened, where it all went wrong.
Sherry, it looks like you've almost found what you wanted.
Oh, you did it, Sherlock! The case is closed and all rewards belong to the winner. Bravo!
It is merely the triumph of the truth.
Is it? No compromises? No lies? You're happy with your decisions?
It was the best decision I could obtain. The truth must be told in the way it is most acceptable.
You're making progress, Sherlock. I was right to believe in you. By the way, did you get that precious information about your mother? Oh, not that you must.
Yes, I did.
Forgive my intrusion in such a personal matter. I simply worry I'm failing to be of much help to you.
Actually, you were. For some reason, all the archives on the case had disappeared. This was a rare opportunity to obtain the impossible.
Outrageous. Perhaps someone found the truth unpleasant. Society usually rejects those who speak with too much honesty, doesn't it?
A comfortable lie is often preferred to an uncomfortable truth. Still, I believe that the latter should prevail, and I cannot remain silent.
That's quixotism at its best. Your mere truth cannot defeat institutions, systems, and power. Etiquette, religion, marriage, they're all lies told to preserve connections, love, and sanity, and it's all corruptible.
Lies destroy human dignity. How could you make a free decision without any knowledge of the truth?
Are we really free to decide anything in this world, Sherlock?
I get enough obnoxious pontification from my brother, so please, spare me your lecture.
Forgive my love for moral philosophy. I know I tend to ramble. You're a walking contradiction, Sherlock. You refuse to lie to others, but constantly lie to yourself. How long until the train comes off the track? I cannot look away, but perhaps I should take a few steps back. You're an accident waiting to happen, dear. Until then, I shall bid you adieu.
Is that supposed to be like a sign that I was right? Like I want to say, was it last episode? Like last case that I said that I think John's gonna go away once he resolves whatever is going on with his mother's case. I don't know. I don't know. Man, this man's still standing in my damn... I get it. Go away. I'll deal with it when I deal with it. I forgot what he wanted to be honest. But in a big house like that, you forgot you had a damn backyard? I was wondering why we couldn't open this damn door. Move, John, jeez.
Sherry, please listen to me. Sherry.
John, I always listen to you.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. I don't know what is beyond this door, but I can feel it. Buzzing, angry, like a fly at the window.
I know. I can sense it too.
You locked away this memory for a reason. There is only pain here.
Pain. And truth.
You do not need to suffer either. There is so much more we can do on Cordona, so many others we can help. There is no coming back from this.
John, my animum, my brother, there is nothing more important in this moment than this truth. I know you fear for me, but my path was set long ago. I can no more step off it than I can ask the avalanche to roll back uphill.
Just... please be careful, Sherry. I love you.
Quite. Come on. We'll go together.
Whether he's inside your head or not, say I love you back, Sherlock.
Why
Jeez.
didn't I remember we had such a big garden?
Maybe you forgot it for your own good.
You should remember this big ass garden, bro. Jeez. This is beautiful. It's a back. Thought that was a dead animal for a second. All I saw was red and a lion horse, but okay, never mind. This is beautiful.
Ah, yes. The statue of Merope. My mother was trying to restore it. Pity she never had the opportunity to finish.
Had another life. If I had the privilege of having some money to live in a nice house and have a nice yard, I want to build a a koi pond, and I'm gonna build it myself. I watch YouTube videos of it too. I want to do it. Something like this too, but a little bit. Well, probably this is a good size, especially if I want kids. Then I have to have. It can't be too deep because I don't want them. Yeah, well, whatever.
That's from Mother's favorite tea set. What is it doing in here?
Oh, this is me. Hold up. This ain't creepy at all.
Come here, Sherry. Hurry!
What?
These must help calm her down.
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
This must help calm her down. They keep showing tea. The last time when we was in that room, I think it was last episode, there was another tea set that they were playing with or like in charge of or whatever. And he's standing right there. He's saying, "Come here, Sherry." The only thing we could grab was that, what was it, potassium or something? I think it said potassium. I don't know. And he said that's the only thing, it might calm her down. So did John tell me as a kid to put that in her tea? Then she got drugged. Then she... what was it called? Hypoxia. I don't know. When we finish that flashback, you see John, he's doing this. He guilty of something now. What do you know that I don't know?
Looks more like a pile of rotten planks now.
Am I hearing the neighbors singing? Oh, how you get him up? Oh no! Thought that was just a random person, but it looks like another flashback's gonna trigger. I'll go over there in a second. Hold up.
Don't go, Mother, wait. I remember this artifact from Mother's collection. Mother's work journal. I liked poring over the detailed pages and reading about my parents' collection.
Here we go. Oh, it almost scared me. Jeez.
Here it is. We'll just borrow it for a while.
Did you hear that? Someone's coming. Let's take a peek. You call this progress? Charlotte, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
Any result is progress, even if it is a worsening of her condition. It informs my...
No. I have made my decision. She must be sent to a legitimate medical facility. I will not let her hurt Sherlock.
What? Master Holmes, you do not understand.
That will be all. I expect you to have left the house by week's end.
Sherry, say something. Can you hear me? You're scaring me.
Sherry, come here, darling.
Coming, Mother! This was for my mother, wasn't it? I remember how we came to the garden for a breath of fresh air.
Take me to my flowers, Sherry. They must already be in bloom.
As you wish, Mum. I bet you missed the fresh air, didn't you?
Terribly. The sun is far brighter than I remember. But I like it.
We can walk each day from now on, if you want.
That would be wonderful. Just look at them. The stars of the earth. Even the sky must be jealous of their beauty.
Indeed. Mother, would you like to go around the water?
That would be perfect. I always wanted such a nice pond in London. It looks so peaceful.
Mycroft knew you would like it.
We should put some fish in it, don't you think?
How about some carp?
That's a nice idea.
Or some koi fish.
Let's visit your father's tree. It grows so fast, just like you.
We could even build a tree house in it.
Yes, Sherry. Speaking of your father, could you call him out, please?
Mom! I'm sorry. He passed away. He's gone.
No, he's not.
I'm telling the truth. Did you forget again?
No! Don't you dare say such things! You are a liar like all the others!
Mother!
Don't call me that! You aren't fooling me!
No! Mom, it hurts!
My son would never lie!
Mom, stop!
Who are you? Reveal yourself!
Please, stop! It's me, Sherlock!
You are not my Sherry! Give me my stuff, I can't stop you!
I wasn't sure if I heard right when Minecraft was talking to the doctor when we was hiding. If he said something about his mother hurting Sherlock, but apparently I heard right. So I was gonna say something about. Oh wait, so I'm not sure if it's just an English thing or like a London thing, but his mother and John both call him Sherry. I'm not sure there's a connection to that. I don't know. Well, he did say, I don't know. I don't never forget it. I don't know. We brought tea, mental disease. What kind of was found soaking wet in the garden. She seemed to have suffocated. Did the doctor come in and save me or something? Or did she just suddenly fall in the water? I don't know. My mother's See, my mother's throat was, oh, did I kill her? Ooh. Dr. Richter experimented on my mother with unconventional drugs and treatments. Every dose had a risk of side effects. My mother used sedatives frequently, so her body must have built up a tolerance. It wouldn't be a danger to her. He blamed him for my mother's death. My mother drowned. Her throat wound could either be final humiliation by her killer, or a desperate attempt to oh yeah, I forgot what it's called. It's like it's not trachea. Let me see. Why didn't think of that? Yeah, the trachea, like the windpipe. Yeah, if they can't breathe, like through their nose, like if they can't breathe regularly, then they cut like a little line in their throat. Not a line, but it cuts like a little slit in their throat, so they could give it a little. Sometimes they be putting like a tube down there, so they're able to breathe. That makes sense with that note that we saw. Cause I'm thinking she had an incision, so I'm assuming like it was like across her neck, like you know how people just, you know. Like I said, I'll be watching too much true crime shows, but I'll be watching some doctor shows too, mainly House MD. That's my show. Don't play with me. House or tracheostomy. See, tube placed in a hole to keep it open for breathing. Yep. That makes sense now. So he didn't kill her. He was trying to help her, but then she died from the. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, it's right in my face. I didn't even see that. The slit of my mother's throat was an attempted tracheotomy. Okay, see, I didn't even see that, but I was on the right path. Okay, it makes no sense to do this if she was drowning. Oh, that's true. At least that her face was swollen. What was it? Why was her face swollen? Let's go with that for now. My mother had an unexpected allergic reaction to her medication, and she suffocated. My mother tried to drown me in the pond. Yep. John and I are responsible. My mother died from an allergic reaction after we gave her sedatives. He did give her a son of a... with her morning tea. Although Richter tried to save Violet, yet Mycroft deliberately blamed him for her death, despite John and I being responsible. But Mycroft didn't see us put stuff in her tea, so why are you saying deliberately? I killed my mother without knowing it. The idea to give her sedatives came from John, which means that I cannot trust my own mind. To heal myself, I must get rid of John. Mycroft hid the truth to protect me. I'm responsible for my mother's death. It was my idea to give her a medication, which caused the allergic reaction that killed her. It's my guilt. Mycroft hid the truth to protect me. We're not really done with this game, are we? Let me see something real quick. Someone drowned my mother either by accident or on purpose. Mother Violet was drowned by Otto Richter, and Mycroft accused him of murder, but it's unclear if Otto killed her deliberately. Otto killed my mother to end her suffering and save my life. I hid the truth to protect me and was correct in accusing Otto. While trying to save me, the drowning was an accident, and he desperately attempted to save her. Mycroft had the truth to protect me and wrongly accused Otto. This is your choice. You will not be able to change it after confirmation. Why are they letting me do this right now? Are we really at the end? Are we really at the end of this damn thing? I cannot back out. I can't go to my case book. What the hell? I'm gonna say it was an accident. I'm not gonna blame it on us necessarily, because if it was John, he would have been giving us like bad advice throughout this whole game. So I would think even John is affected by it. So I'm not gonna get rid of John necessarily, but I feel like if I don't get rid of John, then because of me keeping John, something's gonna happen that makes me regret keeping John, because he's gonna turn or something. I don't know, or at least my mind. I don't know, but I don't think it was, from what I've seen, I don't think it was a deliberate murder. But why he just didn't like resuscitate her, or like give her like regular, why did he go exactly that route for drowning though? That should have been on like a last resort, or maybe it was. He was passed out for a while.
Sherlock. Sherlock. Can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
Get off me.
Sherry,
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
you couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
Otto Richter murdered my mother, and Mycroft covered it up. Whisked me away from this place, buried me in schoolwork, and left the past to rot.
And you needed a way to cope, so I helped.
You were a lie, John, a fiction, a crutch.
No, I was a friend. Sherlock, please.
Sherlock,
What?
are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me. A truth I couldn't bear. But now I must face it.
Sherlock, what are you doing?
You kept me in the dark and kept your actions quiet. You enabled Richter and his untested quackery for far too long. And worse, you wanted to lock up our mother.
I wanted to give you a chance at normalcy, childhood. There was no changing what happened, no good to come of dwelling in the past.
It was lies upon lies. Otto Richter was trying to save her, but you decided he deserved to take the fall. Is that justice?
The big picture, Sherlock. The big picture. Perhaps Richter was not responsible for her fit of rage, but his treatment led inexorably to that moment. You were so fragile. I could not... I just couldn't. I chose us over him.
You know, for once I believe you. Perhaps now that the truth is out, I can actually do what you had hoped. Leave it all in the past.
Good. You have your whole life ahead of you, Sherlock. It is time you got on with it.
I was worried there for a minute, Sherry. Really worried. I didn't want to hurt you. What's so funny?
I am talking to myself, John. I think I was hurt regardless.
But we made a good team, eh? Explored every inch of this place together. Helped a lot of people. Terrorized a few too, I suppose. I think I may go so far as to say, Sherry, that I have not lived wholly in vain.
So that's it. It's over.
You've opened every door, Sherry. Faced the past you locked away. You don't need me anymore.
I know. I will miss you all the same. I don't want you to go.
Yes, you do.
Goodbye, John. Why are you here?
Closure, I suppose. And to help a friend.
You and I are not friends. In a race between the thawing of the ice caps and our friendship, I would buy a boat.
Ha! Is that right?
I can see it now. I know what you did.
What did I do?
You needled me. From the moment we met, you were searching for weakness. You pushed me to pursue the truth about my mother. You questioned everything I did, everything I believed to break me. To blur truth and fiction, reality, morality. A saboteur in silk. Was it vengeance, Werner? Or do you prefer Klaus?
Excuse me?
You are Klaus Richter, Otto's younger brother. You hold me responsible for his end.
Ha! There was no love lost between me and my brother. I am sure you can relate. Otto was merely the gravity that pulled me into your orbit. Or you into mine. Once I met you, I could not keep away.
Why? What reason do you have for all this?
To help you.
You're lying.
To show you that you were wrong.
More lies. I know you now, Werner. Try again.
To see what had happened. Or is that yet another untruth? Does it matter? Take your pick. Who cares? You're my masterpiece. I turned Sisyphus into Ozymandias. You could not see the futility of your quest until I helped you to let go of the rock. And now, nothing beside remains.
I remain. Despite you and to spite you.
It is a matter of will and power now. Will you overcome this, or shall you decay? Oh, on that note, I brought you something.
I want nothing more from you.
When one wants for nothing, Sherlock, the best thing to get them is something personal. So, here you are. Now, please excuse me, but the gallery calls. I'm already conceiving my next project. You really are beautiful.
My brother returned to London soon after our disagreement. He enrolled at Cambridge University, but attends only the rare classes that hold his interest. I hear he took employment at a hospital laboratory, obsessing over his experiments. I suppose he seeks solace in the empirical truth of a chemical test. I am afraid for him. His evenings are spent alone, solving citizens' menial mysteries to pass the time. And I suspect he is growing paranoid. One of my agent's vehicles recently ignited during a surveillance operation. She was lucky to get out alive. There is only one man who could orchestrate such a feat. Or perhaps two. I saved my brother. He will never forgive me.
I found it! I found it!
And what is that?
How far, bruises may be produced after death. How are you? You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive.
How on earth did you know that?
Never mind. The question now is about bruising. No doubt you see the significance of this discovery of mine.
It is interesting, no doubt, but practically...
Why, it is the most practical medico-legal discovery for years. Had we these data sooner, hundreds of men would have paid the penalty for their crimes. Cases oft hinge upon how a man died. Now, we can know which wounds he suffered alive, which occurred post-mortem, and what instrument was responsible. And ergo, one will soon be able to calculate with utmost precision when and where death occurred, sparing the innocent and damning the guilty.
Well, then you are to be congratulated.
Indeed. But, you came here on business.
Correct again. I am looking for someone with whom to take diggings, and heard you were complaining that you could get no one to go halves with you.
I have my eye on a suite in Baker Street, which would suit us down to the ground. You don't mind the smell of strong tobacco, I hope?
I smoke ships myself.
That's good enough. I get in the dumps at times, and don't open my mouth for days on end. Just let me alone, and I'll soon be right. What have you to confess now? It's best for two fellows to know what bruises each other carries before they begin to live together. My last companion and I...
Well, I object to rows because my nerves are shaken, and I get up at all sorts of ungodly hours, and I am extremely lazy. I have another set of vices when I'm well, but those are the principal ones at present.
Do you include violin playing in your category for rouse?
It depends on the player. A well-played violin is a treat for the gods. A badly played one.
Oh, no, that's all right. I think we may consider the thing as settled. Oh, forgive my manners. My attention wavers. Sherlock Holmes.
Dr. John Watson.
John.
Okay. See, I assumed that was John from, I forgot his name in the other games. I didn't realize it was John, but whatever. But apparently we solved it. I thought there was going to be more cases, but apparently the cases that I seen that we have to buy on, in the PlayStation Store is the cases that we're going to have to do, because there wasn't a lot of cases in this main story like I was hoping. I was wondering why they were having to solve his mother's case so quickly. Like, damn, we did like what? Like 4 or 5 cases? Like, jeez, I was not expecting. I was just, because this is still the same recording. I just finished the last episode. I even said that I didn't think I would finish this whole case in one sitting, but apparently I did. But jeez, got Sherlock beating up corpses. And of course, they still make John, our imaginary friend, leave. Like, why was that even a choice? If I didn't pick it, he should have stayed. But no. Whatever. John's gone. But other than that, it being kind of short, I did enjoy this game. It had a little bit of some action, which you're not used to with Sherlock. But I enjoyed it. I wish her death was a little bit more, like it all came down to an accident. Like, you know, like I want a little bit more like a mystery, so like some more solving to do. But no, it is what it is. I enjoyed the game though. I forgot how much. Oh, look at that thing! What the hell is that? What the ugh. That look, a cat and a that threw me off. Alright, what was I saying? I'll look into doing the other episodes, since now I have nothing else to play, because I wasn't expecting to beat this damn game so damn quickly. I thought it was gonna be longer, but whatever. But it was a good game. I did enjoy it, especially a little bit better than the last ones I remember. But I don't know what to play next after this, but we will see. I forgot to mention they got a Resident Evil 4 coming out next year. They have the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 coming out 2 days before my birthday, so I'm ready for. Oh, they should be having that Dark Pictures Anthology. The next one, I forgot the title of it. Is it, wait, The Devil in Me? Yeah, something like that. But that should be coming around October, like around my birthday too. So we're gonna have some stuff to play in the fall. But in the meantime, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it this far, my name is Mars. Hopefully, you stick around for whatever is next to come on this channel. And I will see you in my next video. Have a good one. Is there anything else? Nope. Goddamn. That was a little bit too quick. It's a quick ass game. Goddamn. Now let me see what else. Over here. Oh yeah, we got this game too. I forgot. When does this come out? This is a June game, right? June what? June 6th, babe. Not just 6th. June 9th. And it's now June 7th. About to be 1 a.m. So I'll finish the last part in about an hour. So they should be coming out in 2. There we go. We found something to play for the summer. Alright, I'm gone. I'll see y'all in part 1 of the Quarry. Quarry. Whatever. See ya. Bye.